It's 8 a.m. in the Arabian desert. Temperatures here can reach 50 degrees Celsius, hot enough to fry an egg on your car bonnet. The perfect place for a ski slope. To keep it icy cool in the desert heat, they need to run one of the most sophisticated refrigeration systems ever built. So, how do they do it? This is Ski Dubai, the largest and most improbable indoor ski resort ever built. 5 runs, up to 400 meters long, with a drop the height of a 20-story building. 6,000 tons of pure, clean white snow. Welcome to the world's biggest fridge. In a country where the average annual snowfall is 0, there's no point crossing your fingers and hoping for winter weather. So every night, they make their own, with some amazing engineering and very clever chemistry. Let's start with the snow guns mounted on the roof. The 27 guns spray a fine mist of water into the air. Then pepper it with tiny particles of ice, so small they're invisible to the naked eye. The ice acts as a magnet for the tiny droplets of water, which come together to form perfect snow crystals. Operations Chief Lucas Marchand is fresh from the French Alps, and he thinks the snow here is even better.
Outdoor, the elements keeps on changing, the humidity, the temperature, the wind. Here we control all of that, so we can do such good snow.
The ingenious system is capable of laying down 30 tons of fresh powder every night. On a mountain ski resort, wind and gravity ensure an even spread of the white stuff. Indoors, they have to lend nature a helping hand. Every morning, a snowcat rakes the snow smooth to provide a perfect, even skiing surface. Then, the slopes are open for business. As the day begins, the skiers hit the slopes. And the slopes hit the skiers. Hundreds of bodies working hard really heats things up. Unless they keep the place icy cool, the perfect snow is going to turn into perfect slush. The ski slopes are kept cool just the same way as the inside of your fridge. The ingenious, intricate process starts deep in the basement. This sprawling labyrinth of steel pipes feeds a 100-kilometer-long cooling system buried under the snow. The stuff inside the pipes is the product of some very clever chemical engineering, so pay attention at the back. Highly toxic ammonia gas is cooled to minus 34 degrees Celsius, at which point it becomes a liquid. The liquid ammonia is pumped to a heat exchanger, where it brings a solution of ethylene glycol down to around minus 20 degrees Celsius. The glycol is then pumped through pipes which were laid beneath the floor of the slope when the structure was being built. As the snow gets colder, the glycol warms up to about minus 16 degrees. Next, it's pumped to the roof, where the air is sucked through these giant icicle-covered blast coolers and chilled to minus 8 degrees. Finally, the glycol is sent to cool the water used in the snowmaking machines. But this ingenious refrigeration process is just part of the story. Here in the Arabian desert, the toughest challenge is to stop the searing heat outside getting in. The first line of defense is the roof. Over 20,000 square meters of heat-reflecting sheet aluminium. Hidden underneath the metal, there's a 6-inch layer of foam rubber insulation. And under the insulation, there's a 5-meter thick barrier of the most effective insulator known to man. Can't see it? Trapped air is very difficult for heat or cold to pass through. It's trapped air which makes duvets and down jackets work. And it's trapped air that keeps Ski Dubai from becoming Swim Dubai. The insulation is so effective, even if the refrigeration failed, it would be 3 days before the snow started to melt. With facilities like this, Dubai is bound to become a destination on the worldwide map of winter sports. But we might have a wait for the first homegrown champion.